Alright, good morning guys. We're back out here again. It's Sunday morning. It is I don't know, about 9 o'clock. Oh, about 44 degrees. It's a little nippy this morning. I had to break out the coat, but now that I've got here and got set up, sun's shining, it's comfortable. So we just got the long sleeve little pullover thing on. We're trying another spot here. We did no good yesterday back down at Devil's Elbow. So we come back up north on Barkley. We're up here close to the prison again, but at a different spot. We're gonna try it out here. In my younger days, I used to catch fish here, and I know there's mussel beds around. So I'm hoping there's still some catfish that are in here, but I haven't fished this spot in quite a while. We're gonna give her a shot. We got night crawlers again today, and if we catch a small channel, we may cut him up, use him for some bait too, just to see. All right, let me get baited up. All right guys, we're gonna run a little test today. You can see here I've got SANTEE Cooper Rig on this one with the weight, swivel, all that good stuff. Hook at the end with a peg float to lift it up. We're gonna run SANTEE Cooper Rigs on 2 of these out to the left side of the boat, the port, I guess. And we're gonna run the other 2 poles with Kentucky drop rigs. I'm a Kentucky guy, so I grew up using that Kentucky drop rig. At least that's what I've always heard it called. We're running 2 hooks on those. Of course, we just have 1 on these SANTEE Cooper rigs. So we're gonna have twice as much bait in the water on those Kentucky rigs. But we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see which one catches the most fish. All right, there's my Kentucky drop rig. I got 1 hook there, 1 hook there, and a sinker down at the bottom. We're gonna see how we do. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about why I'm set up where I am. I am set up in 18 feet of water, a little shallower than I would prefer to set up. However, as I pulled up and was dropping anchor, I happened to look down, or upriver I guess it is, and I'd show you, but he's too far up for the camera to pick up. But we've got a barge coming. So I knew if I moved out in the channel and set up in that 30 to 40 foot range that I've been catching them, 15-20 minutes from now when that barge gets here, I'm gonna have to pick up and move. So I just went ahead, I backed up off the channel ledge. I'm still in the channel markers, but I'm shallow enough. I don't think I have to worry about that barge coming up my direction. However, I'm close enough to that ledge that I can cast over it. So I've got 4 poles going. I've got 1 going down here, just off the top of the ledge. This one right here is all the way down 3/4 of the way, and there's a bite, there's a bite. There's a bite. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Didn't even have time to give you a setup, boys. He's not a very big one, but he's on there. Come on in here, boy. He feels small. Oh yeah, he's little. Yeah, we got a little blue to start the day. That's all right. He slimed my line up big time. Come here, buddy. There you go. Give me my hook back. Yeah, where's my pliers? There you go. Little blue to start the day. All right, let's get back to it. Or I'll start all over by saying I set up off the channel because there's a barge coming. And I knew if I set up on the channel in that ledge where I'd like to be, I'm gonna have 15 minutes and then I'm gonna have to move. So I backed up off the channel ledge. I'm still inside the buoy markers, but that barge is coming around. That towboat's gonna be making a wide swing and headed off that direction. So he'll miss me where I'm at. I'm pretty good distance out of his way. What I'm doing, I've got 4 lines casted out. 1 casted out this way to the top edge of the ledge. 1 over here, the second one is going out and down the ledge a little ways. Another one down the ledge, and then this one over here is casted back towards a little bit shallower. I mean, it's still 17, 18 feet, but just in case there's something out that way. We're gonna see what we can do. We don't have nearly as much current as we've been having lately. Would you look at that? I didn't even know he was on there. I was reeling in because I thought my line had got in the shallows. Boy, what are you doing biting on my hook? You're too little. You weren't even hooked. He was just holding onto the hook with his mouth. He wasn't even hooked. Little bitty thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got another one. Fish on, boys. Fish on. It's the 2 outside rigs today. This is a little better, I think. Not a lot, but a little. Yeah, a little bit better blue. There we go. Oh. That's a little bit more like what we're looking for. We want them even a little bigger than him, of course, but yeah, as long as they just keep getting bigger, we'll be all right. All right, for those of y'all keeping score, that is 2 for the Kentucky drop rig and 1 for the SANTEE Cooper. That's all right. Uh-oh, we're getting a hit. Come on. Keep after it. Getting 2 hits, one there and one here. And here. The barge is turning them on. Alright, who wants it? Oh, getting hit. Who wants it? That's the question. Boys, I'm gonna stand up and get ready for you because I know one of you's about to get hit. 3 of you getting tapped. Little dink bites. No? All of you gonna get tapped and that's it. Sure you boys are gonna bite. Uh-oh. Hitting it again. Hitting there again, boys. Might be little bait stealers. I was talking to somebody the other day asking if the barge bite is real. It is real, boys. The barge bite is real. Something about that barge coming through gets them fired up to bite. Doesn't work all the time, but it works a lot of the time. That feels like he's got a little bit better pull. That or he's just laying on the bottom. He's not big by any means. Come on, Blue, do your job. Oh, did he? No, he was coming at me there for a minute. I almost thought he came off. Come on. Oh, yeah, he's a good little blue. There we go. Another blue. Ooh, he was whisker hooked too. I was lucky to get him in. Pretty little fella. All right, that evened it up. 2 for the SANTEE and 2 for the Kentucky. And I'm gonna check my bait on these others before I get bites. There's a little one on here, buddy. Yeah, I got a fish on here. Well, he doesn't feel little, but well, he's not huge. But he was just tapping on it like he wasn't, like he was just nibbling. Sorry, I jumped on that one when I saw it because I knew he'd been tapping on it a while. I was trying to surprise him Try to point it out to you guys so you can pay attention. Yeah, this one feels like it might have the best pull of any of the day so far. Well, there's a reason for that. Come here. And it's a double. And one of them is snagged. Yeah, he ought to be all right. He's just cut a little bit there on the side. That is the second little fish of the day that wasn't really even hooked. He was holding it in his mouth and wouldn't let go. All right, well, big Asian carp scared the crap out of me. That's a twofer on the Kentucky drop rig, which is gonna make us what we were even before, 2-2. That's gonna make us 4. Oh, he got my line all twisted up. Come on, dude. That one that was snagged made a mess. There we go. So that's gonna make us 4 on the Kentucky rig, 2 on the SANTEE Cooper. I don't know if you can count that one that was snagged or not, though. That might be cheating. Might be cheating. All right, now, there seems to be a bit of a pattern emerging here. My 2 side rigs are getting all the fish. These 2 out front that are deeper aren't doing anything, so I'm gonna reel them up that ledge a little bit. That one, right there it is. Somebody was getting it. Oh yeah. That one's a little better. Got a little better fish here today. Well, not today, but this one's better. Got some weight behind it. Don't get tangled up in that line. Oh yeah. I'm gonna need a net on this one. That's a net. There you go. There we go. That's a better one. Much better right there. Come here. There we go, boy. There's a better one. Much better. Let's see what he weighs. .76. There we go. All right, here we go. One last look at him before we let him go. There go my thumb. Hey guys, I want to jump in and say real quick, if you're enjoying the video, hit that subscribe button for me. Thanks. I forgot to keep my count going here. So I'm not going to count the one that was snagged over here on this Kentucky rig. So I'm going to say we got 3 on the Kentucky rig and we were 2 on the SANTEE Cooper rig. We're now 3-3. That big one came on the SANTEE Cooper. Guys, as you can see, there's 2 bass boats taking off out there. I think you can see them. There's a reason so many people hate bass fishing. I was set up here, and those guys were way down the bank, half a mile. They're together. They've been talking to each other as they've been fishing along. They've been fishing side by side. These guys fished all the way up the bank, went behind me, sat here and watched me catch 4 fish. I know, at least 4 fish they saw. One of them even said something about that big one. And so they know I'm casted out all around the front of my boat. These guys get ready to leave. What do? Rather than going out and around, they split me. One comes to this side, one comes to this side, and run right across my outer lines. Ticks me off. I hate bass fishermen. They have no respect for the other people on the lake. I tell you boys, as it's getting on in the day, at 44 degrees morning, it's starting to get warm by noon. Actually sitting here sweating a little. I'm gonna have to tell my wife to give me some of them breakaway stripper pants. That way when I come out in the morning it's cold, I can keep them on, look good, warm. When the sun comes up, strip them off out here on the lake, fish in my skivvies. Dadgum inmate up there with the leaf blower at the prison. That's one of those guys out on I guess he's a good behavior guy, but he's up there running that leaf blower, interrupting my quiet afternoon. Or quiet morning, it's not afternoon yet, it just feels like it. Dadgum noisemakers. Got a fish on here, didn't even realize it. He was just sitting on the line. I just happened to notice my line had moved. Some of these fish just are playing today. They're not biting it and taking off like they normally do. I noticed my line had moved. Tip of my pole I never saw it bounce. It's got a little bit of fight to it. Not a lot, but a little. Probably a 2 or 3 pounder, I'm guessing. Yeah, something like that. Not a bad fish. Not a bad fish right here. There's my pliers. Let's see here. Put that down so y'all can see him. And you know what? I do believe that puts the Santee Cooper in the lead. I think that's right. I'm gonna have to go back and look at my video to be sure, but I believe that's gonna be, is that 5 for the Santee Cooper and 4 for the Kentucky rig? I can't keep up. I think that's right. Anyway, there he is. Say hi. Say bye. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. There we go. Got him. That one got it behind my back. All of us baiting. He's got a little pull too. Maybe another 2 or 3 pounder. Nothing huge. I'm comparing this to all these little dinks we've been getting when I say he's got a little pull. They may have decided to start biting again. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use the net on this one. That's a twofer on the net today. Come here, buddy. Put this seat over here so y'all can see him in the net. Oh, what a tangled up mess you are. Yo! Hooked myself. You got down there and spun around with my line. Made a tangled up mess. There's all of that. Get this net out of the way. Let's see here. Oh, right in that bone. There we go. let's see. I'm gonna say he's about a 4-pounder. Let's weigh him and see, just for the fun of it. Calm down, calm down. We'll get back in the water soon enough. I know you see Haig and Grubbs and some of those guys weighing them 20 and 30 pounders, but I don't catch them very often. So when we get 4 or 5 pounders, we're gonna weigh them. I guess I'm gonna have to go to the river one of these days to catch some big ones. Come on. There we go. Let's see. 4.66 pounds. Net weighs half a pound. Yep, got a 4-pounder. Come here. There we go. One more good look at him. Yeah, he's fun size, fun to catch. Get back at it, buddy. Oh, he did a belly flop at the last second. Hey guys, hit that subscribe button down there for me, please. I appreciate it. Sure slimed my line that time. Back at it, ready for more live action. Woo, live action. Come on, fish. I need it. Come on. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I hadn't even landed. Already getting bite. Yeah, he's on there. I hadn't hardly even sat down from casting that one out. I must have hit him in the head. Yeah, it's not much pumpkin. Like that, or he's just playing easy to get. You never know. Would you look at this? Did it again. Another twofer. And this one I hooked and lassoed. I must have landed right in amongst a bunch of them little ones. Now, here we go. Oh, hang on, buddy. Grab that little better for some pliers. There we go. So, oh, this one over here. Oh, he's on there. He's on there. There we go. Ow, my bum shoulder felt that one. I know better than to pull up and away like that. That's a little fish. I think all the fish are on the right side of the boat. That or they just really like this Kentucky rig. Us Kentucky boys, you know. Put the right rig on them. Yeah, he's a little one. Yo, get that hook out of my finger. That's all right. Little ones catch just like the big ones do. And you took some of my worm with him. There's one right there. There's one. Hell, I got a double. I got one on that pole too. I'm crossing poles. Crossing lines. Crossing lines. This one's got a little fight to him. Of course, this is an old pole and reel. And I say he's about ready to retire, but my wife likes it. It's an old Barkley Fusion pole, which the pole is all right. It's a Barkley Fusion reel that came with it, a Walmart special. I might have a little dink on that one over there. My line's going slack, and it was bouncing like crazy there for a minute. Yeah, nice one. But I'm pulling him in sideways too. Never helps when you pull them in sideways. They always feel bigger. Use a net on this one, boys. He's probably another 3 or 4 pounder. He's nothing huge. Alright, boys, there he is. He's not a bad one. I was texting with one of my buddies there when he bit. Somebody sent him a picture showing why I had to stop texting. There you go. Let me see, what ought he do to my line? Let's see, I done got him messed up here. Uh-oh. Got one. Got another one on, boys. Well, I said I did. If I do, he's a little bitty. Yeah, he's pulling a little bit now. He may have been coming at me there. No, he's little. Little. Oh, not as little as I thought he was. Give me some slack, Kevin. Give me some slack. Dadgummit, you're making a mess, Kevin. Y'all talk to yourself like this when you're fishing. Better giving yourself messes. Not enough slack.
Make damn sure you're gonna have it done at a hospital in case something does wrong.
Yeah.
Which we're bringing it home. But you're at the fucking hospital. That's just like in. Like when you did that at the clinic or office, you know.
Yeah.
And to the hospital, then they had to transport him. That was 11 minutes there, man. They had to do a CPR.
Hey, I'm right there with you. So I'm reeling in a fish here, just so you know. I'm telling you, man, they're running in schools or something, because I hadn't had a bite hardly. And then here in the last little bit, my poles have been just bouncing like crazy. This one feels like he's about a 5-pounder. Oh, what the hell have I caught? It's an eel.
Oh, wow, man.
I ain't never caught an eel in my life.
I can't believe you got that bitch in that eel.
Hang on here. If I can get him to lay out here where I can take a picture of him.
Yeah.
He won't stay still. Alright guys, well I was on the phone there talking. I guess y'all got to hear all that. And I caught an eel. Never in my life have I caught an eel before. Don't know anything about these things. Don't know the first thing, didn't even know there was eels around here. I guess I did, I mean I've heard of eels. Hold still, dude. I've heard of them. I didn't know they was actually here though. If I can get him off. Come off there. Yeah, he's gonna have the sore mouth. There we go. Free at last, free at last. Well, boys, I'm 51 years old. And that's a first for me. I've never caught an eel in my life. Huh. Like I say, I'd heard that they were in these lakes, but I've never seen one. I guess something new every day. Of course, back in the spring, March, I caught a bowfin. Again, 51 years on this lake, that's the first time I'd ever seen a bowfin. Well, I guess not 51 years on this lake, but 51 years on this planet. First time I'd ever caught one. Didn't even know they were around on this lake. Hey guys, if you're enjoying the video, hit that subscribe button right down there. Thank you. getting a bite already. I am. Yeah. I didn't even have time to sit down again. And I just realized I've kind of lost track on my Santee Cooper versus Kentucky rig count. I guess as I go through this video, I'll try and add them up. My gut tells me the Kentucky rig is winning out, but it does give me twice the bait in the water as the Santee. Little dink. Little bitty fella. I don't want to even grab you. You're going to offend me. I twisted my line all up. You made a cluster of a mess. And now you fell off in the boat. Big old blue right there, boys. We feed for days on that. Well, guys, we've arrived at the hour of suck. It is noon 21, I guess you'd say. 12:21. I'm gonna try and catch one more fish, and then we're gonna call it a day. Let's see how long we have to wait. It's, like I say, it's 12:21. I say we're gonna get another one in the next 10 minutes. That's my bet. Let's see. Well, guys, I did not make my 12:31. I did not make my 12:31 deadline to catch another fish. So we're gonna give them about 10 minutes, and if we don't get anything else, we're gonna call it a day. It's getting lunchtime. Got one on, boys. I asked for one in the next 10 minutes. It looks like we're gonna get one to finish on. He's not very big though. Doesn't feel like it. Fighting a little harder as I'm getting closer to the surface, but not much. There we go. Hey, not very much. Not something to write home about, but it's better than nothing. Spinning around making a cluster of a mess. Pliers. Made a mess of my line, dude. There's one to go home on. There you go. I asked for one more and you came through. Good. That's what I like, when you ask the lake for one more fish and it gives you one more. Should I ask for 10 more fish? I ask for bigger ones, but it doesn't give big ones very often. I'm just hoping that they take the bait off the hook as they're coming in, so I don't even have to empty my hook. Oh, there's a nice one. He wasn't fighting like a nice one. Get my net here. Seat down to put him on. That's a nice one to go out on. Real nice. Got my pliers down here. Let's see, dude. I'm all tangled up. I don't know what's going on here, but we're spinning for some reason. We come off our anchor. There we go. There's a nice one to end the day on. Probably a good 4-pounder, maybe. There you go, boys. We're gonna end the day on that one. Oh, what's going on over here? Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this video. If you are, hit the subscribe button. Thanks.